Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might have more power. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch my savior. Give me that touch of my hater.
20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. Tirico, Greg Olsen, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
There's no rest to my shutting down. Whenever I get your money up, believe it or not, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, go!
Right to the air to open this one up. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
The first carry now for Jaden Blue. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Ready. Ready, cut my team. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a third down and 4.
Set, come on, set. Coach, go.
Get out of the gun is Milton. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Again, here comes Blue. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ready? Drop 6, Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
From the gun, here's Milton. That's into the hands of Ggml. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
9, 4, 70. Ready?
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. Break it up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. That one is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Buffalo 18. Buffalo 8.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow, and that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready, set.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
1970 Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Okay, great. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. That's brought in right side on Pickett. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Get it? Seven Pirates! Seven Pirates! Huh.
To the air. It's Milton. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Come 19! 77!
Milton going to look to throw it again. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. He works free, right side. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. A return coming from the 14. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the jump! Come on, set! Ready?
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. He's inside the 40, inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys are on top. It's now 10-7.
Cowboys 10, Seahawks 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Into space. Still going. And he is gone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Avante Turpin on the return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here we go. 79 Broncos.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 82 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. PAT is offered. The kick is good. Cowboys move out to a three-point edge, 17-14. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Ready? 19 Lion, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, Warriors 17.
On first down, it's Milrow. Going for it all. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Mustang 19.
On third down, Milrow. Quick hitting slant there. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the edge of that one. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And the work is forward to the 35. Juan Martin is there for the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 35-yard line.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Cowboy.
A run once more with Blue. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Third down and 9.
Ready? 60 by 6, 60 by 20.
Here's Milton. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down. This will be returnable from his own 15. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Let's go now.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
Ready, set.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 9.
Get it. Cougar 19.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. We're looking at a second down and 9 to go.
Here we go. Set.
Now Milrow. We'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Seattle.
Moody for the extra point.
Moody's extra point is good. And the Seahawks move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Come on, come on. Set.
This is blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, ready?
Throwing is Milton. That one swung out to Blue. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Cut 19. Cut back all 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
To throw, it's Milton. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On second down, here's Milton. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Buffalo 18. Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Here's Corliss Waitman now. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now it's Milrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
That one swung out wide to Walker, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's Milrow.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Ready up.
3rd and 10.
Tag. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Milrow. He's going to air this one out. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Here's Michael Dixon now, as he is on to kick it for Seattle. To return, it is Turpin. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Bronco 8, trap 60, trap 60.
Now Milton. Short one is caught by Ferguson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
That's complete to Blue. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That was good for 29.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Chop alert, 70 Timberwolf. Smash.
On the handoff, Blue gets to the edge at the 30. And he'll take this one in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cowboys extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on, go!
Here's Milrow to throw. No chance at all. He'll go down.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Milrow. And that is incomplete. Jackson Smith and Ggml.
4 third downs, 4 mid blitzes, and I can't get fucking open.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Okay, break.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 60, Panther 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
And ask for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this.
Buffalo 18. Down.
On 1st down, here's Milton. Open man down the field, it's Ferguson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
The 12-yard line.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60.
Blue now on the zone read. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
A quick toss into the hands of Lamb. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ranger. 70 Ranger. 70.
Throwing. Milton. This one caught at the 4. And he will score again. Jaden Blue. Touchdown Cowboys. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Finding the tight end, here's Will Dissly. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Forced to his right. Now he'll run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On the ready. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Get it. Count. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
To the air, it's Milroe. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. That one good for 26 yards.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
60 Cardinals. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Warriors 70.
Throwing is Milroe. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Again, it's Milroe. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's into the end zone yet again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already.
Makes the score Cowboys 31, Seahawks 28.
The punt showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Tag. 70 Lions. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. It is 2nd and 6.
Go. Cougar Knights.
To the air, it's Milton. Now screen set up for Blue. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This one taken at the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Play action. Milroe. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Milroe throwing on second down. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that screenplay. And a first down.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Milroe gonna throw it again. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
The offense retains possession.
79 gross, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
7 Pirates, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
From the gun, here's Milton. Short throw, caught by Ferguson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
76.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. He'll let this go for Pickens. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it, Mike. I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it, because it could have been even a bigger play.
Buffalo 18.
to the air on third down is Milton. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
For the Cowboys field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Throwing now, Milrow on first down. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Next way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Okay, we'll try again here. Second and 10.
Left day 19. Go.
From the gun, it's Milrow. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete.
So pretty clearly you knew what this was going to be. They walk out with 5 receivers set, nobody in the backfield, and the entire stadium knows this ball is being thrown in the air. So let's give a lot of credit for the defense. They don't panic, force the incompletion, and it's a really nice play.
Ready.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To throw again is Milrow. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Seattle.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Now Milrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the market.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run-after catchability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Milrow on third down. That's caught. Aside, it's complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's his first touchdown of the new year. Well, the play fake gets its job done, and so too does the tight end. Always a great target down there, as you know, Greg, near the end zone.
And this is where, Mike, so many tight ends do their damage. Down here in the goal line where the threat of run gets so much attention. And oftentimes it just takes the slightest hesitation by a defender. You see a tight end pop wide open. In this case, results in the touchdown.
Ready, ready.
Straight ahead, it's blue. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready. Count to 6, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Derek Hall getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Warrior 70. Let's go.
Get out of the gun is Milton. That one swung out to blue. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
A gain of 16.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? The reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
18, Pioneer. Check, Bobcat, check, 19, Lion.
They'll go. Here's Milton. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Hawk 70, Hawk, Viking 18.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Here we go, check.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
60 Bison.
Throwing on second down is Milton. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Out of the gun, a give to Blue. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Cowboys.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Cut 19. Cut.
Now Milton. This is caught at the 2. And he is out of bounds. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Get it. Ready, ready.
Blue. He's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6.
Remember, a field goal takes the lead, but first and goal, you're thinking touchdown. But you can't lose yards on first down. It completely changes your approach now on a goal-to-go situation. Give credit to the defense.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Let's go. 19. Ready.
He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. That is second TD catch of the season. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Go.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the drive for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Safe kick taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They run with Walker. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That's complete. It's JSN. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The run up the middle. It's Walker. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Walker, first down and more. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 31 yards. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready up.
Throwing is Milrow. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Brings up second and goal at the Cowboys' 6-yard line.
Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
70 Lions. Craft all 80. Ready.
To the air, it's Milrow. It is brought in the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Ggml. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
So now, an extra point really doesn't help that much. We'll try to go for 2 and make the difference 3.
Let's go.
Here's Milrow to throw. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Panther 11. Panther. Come on. Come on. Set. 19. Charger. Buffalo 18.
From the gun, here's Milton. Quick throw, taken in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll come up now for second down.
Dragon 6. Tag.
They'll drop to throw. Going up top. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ggml. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Finding space at the 15. And he's got another one. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The kick is good. Hence the score, Seahawks 50, Cowboys 40. Jake Moody to kick
So,
off.
following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run here. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a second and 9.
Brings up second and 9
Stephanie.
at the 36-yard line.
Panther 6. Ready.
Throwing. Milton. Left side. Caught by Lamb. be marked down at the 45-yard line. They gained 18 yards on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Ready.
And we'll try to preserve that lone timeout remaining. Comes up and clocks it here with the spot. Another try, 2nd and 10.
Get it. 7, go.
Throwing is Milton. He'll let one go down the middle.
Okay.
They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still 1 timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. That one incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
17 yards on that play. First down, Cowboys.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
They'll run up and clock it a little over 30 seconds, all that is left. Here comes 2nd down.
Ready. 68. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here's Milton. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 70 Lions. Mustang 19. Let's go.
To the air, it's Milton. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Seahawks will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft. But I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense.